going to talk about what we have learned from a seminar that could improve our Chinese and those things we have learned. One of the most inspiring parts is the introduction of culture-specific language. Lexical gap is a phenomenon that could be seen when translating culture-specific language. ECRS is a kind of definition. More examples of orientation, macro strategies, and micro strategies can be seen from the table of next page. In addition to the contents above, the seminar also let us acquire much knowledge from the field of culture. As we can see from the PowerPoint, martial art liberation of women is a significant feature of movies such as Xianyu, which broke the gender stereotype and makes women the leading role instead of just being attachments. In these movies, heroes can fight, can use various weapons, have lots of martial techniques. They do not need men to protect them. They could fight better than men. Secondly, these movies broke the glass ceiling, which is often referred to as gender discrimination because they give women new roles. Also, the movie Xianyu was filmed at the same time of the second wave of Western feminism, which showed women to get rid of patriarchy, not just being work machines. Last but not least, we learned the word "chairman effect" from the seminar. This effect is used to describe Kim Woo, director, because he had used an innovative way to film wuxia movies, which greatly affect directors now and then. He is also the first internationally award-winning filmmaker in the history of Chinese language cinema.
The Assassin. He was set in 9th century China during a time of unrest that would eventually lead to the decline of the Tang dynasty. Nie Yingyang fell victim of this unrest dynasty and was trained to be a brutally efficient killer by a nun. However, Nie Yingyang wasn't quite as ruthless as she seemed to be, and she failed the mission due to her humanity. The nun was furious about that and sent Yingyang to Weibo to kill the governor, Lord Tianjian, who was also her cousin, in order to divest her of the sympathy. Lots of medium and long shots without dialogue. Such an ethereal and distant lens style conveys the Nie Yingyang's sense of distance from others. It expresses the classical China beauty like a landscape painting through its unique layout. A killer's job is to claim somebody's life, while a governor is obliged to protect people and maximize their benefits. During such an unrest time in Tang, Nie Yingyang was humanity personified, while those governors were so greedy for power that they don't care about other people's lives. The sharp contrast reminds me the importance of remaining kind.
Wuji means the end of destiny. The time setting of the story is the future 30,000 years ago. A poor girl, played by Zhang Guozhi, asked a noble boy, played by Xie Tingfeng, for food and then ran away. On the way, she met Mansion, played by Chen Hong, and Mansion asked her, "Do you want to be the woman that men all over the world want? The price is that you will never get true love." After the girl agreed, she became the most beautiful princess in the world.
有谁想看看我等会下穿了什么吗？那就放下兵器。
In the movie Promise, mansion seems to have more control over fate, and it seems that people have the space to choose freely. Can people control their own destiny? In the end, the film made Kunlun run faster than time and escape fate with Qingchen, leaving room for imagination. The roles of Guangming, Wu Huan, Kunlun, and others in the film are distinct, making people project their own emotions. The most impressive part of the movie is also the last part of the film. Wu Huan cried to Qingchen, "You are the first person in this world to deceive me. It is because of you that I can no longer trust anyone in the world, including myself. You ruined me as one a chance for a good person. Since then, I have never been loved again." Perhaps it is because of this sentence that it explains why Wu Huan slaughtered the people of the Snow Kingdom and caused a series of bloody murders. So netizens couldn't help but want to spoof this story. But if you think about it carefully, are the words Wu Huan said also the words that most people hide in their heart and may never dare to say them for a lifetime?